Sky Prophet, baby. Back with another video, man. Hope your day going good. Hope you are not settling for the old you. Not settling for the old ways. Not settling for that old mind frame that you used to have. Everything different. Can't stress it enough. What you seeing might not be different, but Prophet can guarantee you this. The way you thinking can definitely be different. That's what it's about. You understanding that you believing brings things in for you. It opens doors for you. I'm sending blessings, guidance and protection, integrity, strength, focus, and understanding each individual out there. No exceptions. Never no exceptions. Prophet don't even get tired saying that. Hope you're getting blessings in your day. And blessings don't consist of getting things all the time. You learning something. You getting a clear understanding of something. You discovering something. You seeing love in a certain form. That's all blessings. It's all blessings. Every time you get to inhale and exhale is a blessing for you. Prophet wants you to always remember that. Keep your peace, keep your joy. And your head, place, and space right. Earlier, Prophet had talked about in between, because that's what you truly are, in between worlds. You can't necessarily leave from this one just right now on the spot, and your higher self, that other piece of your soul can't just come all the way over here like that. Soul is complicated. But you're in between dimensions, realities, frequencies, worlds. I want you to think for a second about your cell phone. I want you to think about wherever it's at. You can look at it, pick it up, press a couple buttons. You get the other end of the line. Other end of the line, never really know where it could be, where it would be, But that phone is your bridge between you and whoever that is, or between you and that information that you get after you press them buttons. Your soul is that bridge between you and that all, that oneness, that everything on the other side of that so-called veil, if you want to call it a veil. And we got to stop. We got to start, take that out of practice. It's at one time it was a veil because we were covered in so much darkness. But now it's hardly even a veil. It's hardly even a veil. If you can understand truly where spirit at, what you have in you, and what's always around you, protecting you. Always. The thing with that is, we don't think the protection and the guidance is around. That's just simply from us being selfish and stubborn and not taking heed to the thoughts when we get them, to the nudges, the pushes and pulls. So if you don't and you encounter troubles and struggles, it is hard for you to think that spirit is just right there on your lap. Yeah, it is. Understand that though, because we all came from that spot. It's just not true no more. Like, it's not true no more. At first, you remember you used to peep out the room. You couldn't wait to be grown so you could be in the front room with the grown-ups. You couldn't wait to go out so you could be out with the grown-ups. Then you do it. You have your fair share of it. Tell Prophet right now, from that place to this place now, how you really feel about it now. You got that peeping desire, can't wait, or is it a thing of your past? Ask yourself that, because you need to know in the ways in which you be growing. Prophet ain't gonna say nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with drinking. There's nothing wrong with people drinking. Prophet get that. It's not the drinking, it's the thinking. Say that again. It ain't the drinking, it's the thinking. I know for profit, I used to drink and I would lose myself. A lot of times I would hurry up and it's like I would, soon as I would get a good buzz, I would call for my ego. The next morning, ego nowhere to be found. It's just you and higher self in that debate. Not that contemplating that debate. Man, I ain't doing that no more. Ooh, all that. We done had so many debates. How many of y'all had a bunch of debates, huh? See, we understand what it is now, so we could overcome it. See, you didn't know you had God inside of you to that extent. You didn't know right now, if you smile, it raises your vibration. Just try it. When this video go off, just go by yourself and just smile. Smile. Think about something good. You can feel it. That's how potent the energies is now. You can stand on the ground now, and it won't be long. You can feel it under your feet. You can feel the vibration. But you wouldn't know that if you just cut the grass and don't truly pay attention to it. I know that's how a lot of individuals used to do, cut the grass and couldn't wait to leave the grass, and I ain't want nothing to do. I ain't want to cut the grass. Playing it a lot when we was all younger. We grow out of certain things. That's the type of thing you don't grow out of. You can't grow out of nature because nature is a part of you. You can't grow out of concern and wanting understanding for the universe because the universe is inside of you. See these souls? Oh, and if this video cut off, I'm gonna finish it because I want to talk about a couple things. So this soul, it's all. You just got to come into that remembrance. That's why you're in between worlds. Okay. Now your soul holds all of your lifetime, past lifetime records. The records of your lifetimes, which is your soul and your DNA is one with each other, because your soul is what's activating and what is, how should I put it? How should I phrase it? It's activating and it's working the puzzle that's within your DNA getting unlocked. These fears, these doubts, these good times, these remembrance of wealth, the remembrance of being poor, men, woman, all kind of different things, man. You couldn't imagine. And I know there's a lot of y'all listening now, y'all probably done she. And when you do that, it is a blockage. Because God, source, creator, is nor masculine or feminine. Your soul is nor masculine or feminine. It ain't. Your soul is in your vessel. Your vessel is what determines your gender on this earth. But you got to understand, when you're talking oneness, is love is all. Now, we all know this. The woman is the portal for life to get here on this planet. But it's even deeper than that. Because you the one sending them thoughts within your parents' mind frame. You the one worked that puzzle for them to come together for that magic to happen that night, that day. And then you came through that portal. You came through that portal. You already knew you was coming because you had them pick your mom and your dad. You picked a bunch of things, man. Everything, really. Because it's a test for you. Think about you riding your bike and you got all kind of stuff and you get a brand new bike and you want to do a little obstacle course. You're going to set it up according to how you think you got to maneuver it. You just, that's what this life truly is. But we got to get to that understanding that we always supposed to be standing on top of it. You know, we above life. We're not above others, but we above life. We truly supposed to control it. It's an experience that we coming to have down here. But while in the experience, it's straightening up that we have to do within consciousness, within mind frame for human beings. You know, none of y'all are necessarily human beings, man. You know, but that's the task that we own. Now souls, everything has a soul. If it has life force, if it has life, it has a soul. Only difference is your soul, it reincarnates. Animal souls and things like that. I'm not gonna say they don't reincarnate, but it's not the same process that you go through. You in a growing phase. Okay, the only time that a pet or animal reincarnates, it's if it's a bond between you and that animal, that pet, while you was on Earth. You know, like we got a dog now. We had a few dogs. A lot of y'all have animals, been having them all your life. That love, that compassion, kept that animal, that soul reincarnating back into different animals, different whatever. You got to look at the eyes. That's what it let you know. It's not looking at the animal, because it could be in a dog body this time and it could be in a cat body next time. It could be in a bird body. It's that's why you got to understand the intertwine. You know how some people, you can have your eyes closed and you can be somewhere, somebody can be way on the other side of the crowd and they can say something and you know who that is. Either a certain thing they'll say or just the tone of their voice will let you know exactly who that is without a name or a sight. You got to tap in deep to yourself. It's you know that just from living on Earth. You learn that within an individual. The soul is way deeper than that. Your soul is what got you tuned in right now. So animals, it's like a soul group. You part of a soul group. We all part of a soul group. Is the oneness. But animals don't reincarnate like you reincarnate. They just come through love. Now you get an animal. You get an animal just to fight them. You don't treat them. You don't show them love. You don't show them none of that. Y'all don't have that bond like that. That pet don't reincarnate. No matter if you think they do or not. Love is what trumps all. Love is what rocks the boat. Love is what clears the fog. You have to understand that. Some of y'all so in tune and so y'all love y'all pets so much, and you just don't realize probably every dog you done had probably was that same soul. It just depends, you know. But guaranteed though, you know, a lot of y'all got to think about it now. You know, some of y'all animals do. Y'all say something like, man, they do like my other dog used to do, or my other cat used to do. That's a real thing, man. It is. Look at it like that. Your soul, it knows all. You just have to come into that remembrance. It's a lot of things covering it. There's a lot of things covering it to not even let you understand you have a soul. Think about if you would have never, you'd have grew up to be 5, 6, 10 years old. Till now, it doesn't matter. You never read, never heard, no mama did, nobody never talked about your soul. Think about how lost you would be then. So realize that you truly have a chance to correct it in this shift, to shift your reality. Call them things that's not as though they are. That's a real thing. They'll come to pass. Sometimes them emotions, man, we don't want to hear nothing. We just want to get out what we need to say. That's just from us not understanding the knot within the soul tie. We trying to cut each other, but that knot don't get cut out. It just get tighter and tighter. You want to be tied. You don't want the knots in it. That's hard to take out sometimes. Do yourself a favor. Do God, do spirit a favor. Do the ones coming after you within consciousness. Do yourself a favor when you're going to reincarnate back on this earth. Start showing love, man. Love is different for everybody. It really can't be explained. It just is. Love, it just is. But you the one with the ability on this earth to explain it. See, the plant got love. The plant understand love. It grow off the sunshine.